Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led by their 5'11" quarterback and a mobile one at that. From Temple, it's P.J. Walker.
Come on. Hey.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. We take a peek at the list of inactives for this week's game. And, gosh, this early in the season, Charles, injuries already accumulating for this squad.
You got to wonder, in this organization, are they just saying to themselves, well, hopefully we're just getting them out of the way early so we can make a late-season push when we have everyone back? It certainly feels that way with the number of injuries they've had already.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. To throw is Walker. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Walker looking to throw on 4th down. Got a man, that's Rashard Higgins. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they make. And that'll keep the drive alive. Now Walker. That's complete to his running back, Burkhead. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
The numbers on the ground for Foreman in last week's contest. 20 carries, 110 yards in the score.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. The reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
2 things to watch. First, his strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
Well, there was a trust factor in that call, turning and handing it to the big man in the backfield, trying to pick up the first down. But how about the defense? They were ready for him, and they were able to stop him.
They'll run for it. This is Foreman. He needed 2, but he doesn't come anywhere close. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Arizona's offense takes the field, and no surprises. The man that's guiding them, the Pro Bowler in his 4th season at the wheel of this offense, Kyler Murray. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns last year is James Conner. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to end up incomplete.
That's some applause for the defense there. They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
They'll run on first down. Foreman. A gain of 3, second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Foreman. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. After the run by Foreman, here's first and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. No gain on the play there, second down. We're scoreless after one. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. There's Tremble, the tight end. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. Here's Murray. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Holding offense.
That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Murray now. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes if they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback. They've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a handoff up the middle. Foreman, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. He will push his way down to about the 14. On 2nd down now. Foreman. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. On 3rd down. Foreman. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro from the left hash. Should be a fairly easy one here. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. 2 fantastic games coming up to wrap up Week 4, the first weekend in October. Tonight, the Chiefs and Buccaneers from Tampa. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55, of course. And then Monday night, rematch of last year's NFC Championship game. The Rams and Niners from Santa Clara. Coverage on that one, 8:15 Eastern. Yeah, he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Murray's going to keep it on the option. And he's got a run. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. 2nd time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate now.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Let's go now.
On 2nd down, Foreman. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 1st down, Walker. That would complete downfield to Thomas. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. On 1st and 10, Walker. And it's caught. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. Off the play fake, Walker. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time, gets the sack.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thomas. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. A final shot before half from Murray. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So a couple of field goals, that's all we've been able to muster through 2 quarters of play. 6-0 is our count at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
We begin across the Atlantic in London, Minnesota, and New Orleans in the first of 5 games in this year's NFL.
And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And maybe time for this offense to really hit the reset button. They were shut out in the first half, but still, they're right in this game.
They certainly are. What I like about it is that you actually continue to play. You know, you just find a way to make a few plays yourself, and you noted it. Right there on the border in this game, they're not that far off. Just got to find a play or two, and they could be very happy at that point.
Throwing again on second down. Murray, and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Now on 4th down, Ottage, the punt team sending this one away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
A run by Foreman to start the drive. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Foreman. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Up the middle they go. Foreman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29. On 1st down, Foreman. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd down, Foreman. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. They're going to try and throw. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain. On 2nd down now, Foreman. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And the Cardinals, they trot out their dime package for 3rd down. To throw is Walker. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 40. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point, and what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue, not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off. But a nice gain there for a 1st down.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. A give to Burkhead on 1st down. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Again, they run with Burkhead. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. They'll try and pound it in with Burkhead. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. So a little extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal as we... And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. Now a 3rd and goal situation as this Arizona defense tries to stand tall. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. D'Onta Foreman with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Well, we lasted all the way to the 4th quarter without a touchdown being on the board, but here a key one to extend the lead.
Definitely, and I really doubt, though, that that's going to open the floodgates. What do you think, partner?
No, not the way that we've seen these defenses play.
Yeah, no doubt about it. They've been rock solid, but we had to know that sooner or later, someone had to surrender a touchdown, and it happened right there.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Murray now on 1st down. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Under 4 to play now. Clock running, 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Connor. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 12 yards the pickup, good enough for an Arizona first. The job 1 to pick up the 1st down is complete. That was a big 3rd down conversion, but they got to watch the clock. It's starting to become their enemy a bit here in a 2-score game.
Which means they have to pick up the pace, right? The tempo has to be up. And what they do is they tell the quarterback in his helmet, hey, listen, when we pick up the 1st down here, tell everyone we're going. We're moving now to 2-minute offensive phase, and everyone on the bench area, they're waving them along too. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
They'll run here with Connor, and he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. James Conner, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So here are the Panthers set to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a give to Foreman. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Foreman. Always got some breathing room. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, what we just saw, we've seen a lot of broken tackles, and they're leading to a huge touchdown play.
Yeah, none of them more glaring than what we just saw there, but we've seen it throughout this game, whether it's in tight, running through the line, out in open field. They haven't been able to get these runners down very well. I have a feeling they'll be in pads a lot next week, working on their tackling.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The clock still runs. We're at 90 seconds now.
He's got Connor.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. To throw is Murray. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Murray's throw complete to McBride. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Murray. He's got the connection to Moore. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 13-yard line. To throw, it's Murray. And he'll go right back to Moore, complete again.
And the Cardinals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now Murray. Flush to his right. Murray fighting, lost the football, and it's picked up by the Panthers.
Well, that drive. Wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Up to the 20.
Now the Cardinals going to call another timeout, their second, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. And the ball is knocked out, and the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score, a fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. Extra point good by Prater. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that could be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for the Panthers, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get another home date next week as the 49ers will come to town. Meanwhile, for Arizona, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia.